up? My name is Hayley. Welcome to my YouTube channel if you did not know. Now you do. Hey you guys, what's up? So in today's video, y'all, we're going to be talking about Farfetch. Now on my channel, I generally talk, I think I've only talked about my negative experiences with Farfetch, and I was going through my videos like, oh my gosh, you've never said anything positive about Farfetch. I actually like Farfetch, you guys. I shop on this platform, or I shop on that platform a lot, and this particular experience exceeded all my expectations, and it was also something that I couldn't find a lot of information on social media about. And so I wanted to just talk about my experience, my positive experience regarding this, and hopefully it helps anyone out that is in the same position that I was in. And it is going to be about their second-hand or Second Life service that they offer on Farfetch, which is you selling them your luxury handbags for a credit to Farfetch. This is something that I did. And like I said, it was very generally positive, and that's what I'm going to talk about in detail today. So with all that being said, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So I'm going to start with the backstory of how I got to Farfetch, and then I'm going to talk about the process, and then I'm going to talk about the end product. And so I was looking to sell bags, you guys. I was trying to clean out my closet. I went through my closet and realized that I didn't have enough space for new bags that I wanted in the future. And I was just like selling bags, giving bags away, using platforms like Poshmark or eBay, using Instagram. And I was like, I just need to get rid of stuff. It was getting to like be overwhelming for me. And so everything actually went relatively quickly, except for one particular bag. And that was my Chloe Faye Mini. If you watched the video, I think I said I would never sell this bag due to sentimental purposes, because it was either my first luxury bag, or I don't know if it was like the first luxury bag I received as a gift, and I didn't want to sell it because of that reason. But then my partner, he came in one day and he was looking at my closet and he was like, why do you still have this bag? You never wear it. And I'm like, you got it for me like in, I don't know, 2017 or something. It's been so long, 2016. I don't know when they got me that bag. I'm like, you got me this bag and it means so much to me. And I just really don't want to get rid of it because of the sentimental value. He's like, sell that bag and get something that you will actually use. And I first tried to sell it on places like Poshmark, tried to sell it on places like eBay, and people were just maybe acting a little too suspicious in the sense of, oh yeah, we'll pay you the amount that you want, but can you send it without a tracking number? Or can you send it like tomorrow? And can you send it to this PO box? Or can you send it to this shady address? And I was like, let me step back, because at the end of the day, I don't want to like send the bag to someone, and granted I wasn't using it, I still didn't want it to be like stolen from me or scammed out of my pretty little paws from Poshmark. People were sending offers that were like in the 80 to 100 price range. And granted, the bag isn't worth what I paid for it, but it also wasn't worth $80 or $100. And so then I decided that I wanted to outsource it to another platform, another website like The Real, Yogi's Closet, Fashion File, you know, send it to them and let them sell it for me. Even if it was like a little less than I was expecting to receive for the bag, I would not care, because they took care of everything for me. And they were offering me numbers that I think were in the $70 to $100 range for this bag. And I thought to myself, I will keep the bag for myself. I will give it to my mom. I'll give it to a friend for free. I'm not going to give it away for $70 and then they turn around and sell it for $300. I'm just not going to do that. And so then I went on this wild search for secondhand retailers on the internet. I went on Google, I entered in secondhand resellers, and Farfetch popped up. It wasn't the first link, but it was like pretty low on the bottom, and I was like, Farfetch Second Life, what does that mean? I have never seen this before. I didn't know they offered this, and so I clicked it because I knew Farfetch. I know the platform. I've ordered from it before. I was like, it can't hurt. Like, it can't hurt more than The Real or Fashion File offering me $70 for my Chloe Faye Mini. And you send in photos, description of what you are selling. They only accept certain brands. I would say more elevated luxury brands, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Chloe, Balenciaga, Givenchy, Versace, all of these brands, they accept, I think even like Cartier and stuff like this, they do accept only specific types of brands, and Chloe was one of them. So I entered in all of the information. I sent them the photos, detailed photos of the bag. The bag was in very good condition in my honest opinion. I mean, with a Chloe Faye, it's very hard to keep them in like perfect condition because of their fabrics, the materials that are used, the type of leather and the type of suede. And I sent in the request. And I seriously think within 12 hours, I got a response from Farfetch telling me like, hey, we received everything and this is the offer that we can give you. And I think the offer was $350, give or take. And that was exactly where I said I would hit, or I would like want to sell the bag. I was actually saying 300, so they gave me more than I wanted or that I was expecting. And I was like, okay, I'll give it to you guys. And so they said, before we like give you the money, you have to send the bag to us and we have to inspect it and make sure it actually looks like the pictures you sent us. And I'm like, okay, that's no big deal. Pack it with its dust bag. It's like little cards and stuff that it came with. And I sent it to them. And then I think maybe 3 days later, they sent me another message saying it's approved. We've deposited the $350 into your account and you can spend it on your next purchase. And so for me, I was actually pretty excited about this because I could not believe that it was so easy. It was so straightforward. It was so, I don't know, like user-friendly. I've never used a secondhand service so user-friendly and streamlined before. And I was like, let's test this out. I think I purchased a Longchamp bag, and then when the Longchamp bag arrived and I didn't pay any money for it, like the money came out of the credit amount and it was shipped to me and there were no issues, I decided to maybe look for a bag that I really wanted. And that's where I ended up, or that's how I ended up purchasing my Tory Burch small Fleming for my birthday, because I don't remember if I said this in the video or not. I had a credit, or I had a gift card. I think I said gift card, but I meant to say that I had a purchasing credit. And so this was 545 euros, and I had a discount code for 10% off. And then I think it was like 300 taken off of the bag. So I only paid, I think I paid less than 200 euros. It was the end amount of the bag. I think it was less than 200 euros. Within a few days, it came from Italy, like I said in the other video. And the purse, this bag, I wear it all the time, you guys. And I'm so happy that I purchased this bag. I feel like the bag has nothing to do with Farfetch because it's Tory Burch. It's not a Farfetch like brand, it's not made by Farfetch, but just the process of being able to sell something that I did not want and then being able to purchase something that has now turned into something I really love and I use all the time. It was amazing. It was like 10 out of 10 would recommend. And so after this experience, I'm honestly thinking if I should just sell all of my luxury designer handbags to Farfetch, or like do the Second Life secondhand program, because the process was quite easy. There were no strings attached. I got more money than I was expecting, and it was very user-friendly, very easy. And at the end of the day, I don't necessarily sell luxury handbags to make money, like in the sense of I want to sell them so I can have cash. I usually sell them because I want to make more space or I want to buy a new bag. And so if I'm getting top dollar, premium dollar using Farfetch, and I can use discount codes on specific designer brands, I personally think that it's an amazing deal if you're the type of person that likes to have a lot of variety in your shopping experience, because at the end of the day, with my credit, I can shop from, I think, hundreds of brands that Farfetch offers. And so I'm not stuck with selling the bag, getting the cash, and then having to go find which bag I want and shop around. I can shop around all in the same house or all under the same umbrella. For some people, it might not make sense and you want the cash, then this probably isn't the option for you. But if you're a person that likes switching out their bags and also having the ability to shop with so many different luxury brands at your paws, I feel like this is an amazing option for you. It doesn't hurt to send your bag in for a quote. It's not like you're sending in the bag and you won't get it back. You send in photos, they give you a quote based on your photos, your detailed description. You should be very honest and very, how do you say, descriptive maybe would be the word, and how you are analyzing this bag. If you are honest and you have a decent luxury brand bag, you are going to get a good quote in my opinion. But yeah, that was it, you guys. That was my experience using Farfetch secondhand, Second Life. I don't know what it's called. Like I said, I am no way affiliated with Farfetch for this video. It was my own bag that I purchased with my own money and my own money that I also spent on getting the new bag. And I just wanted to detail the experience for you guys if this is something that might be an option for you, or showcase another option for you maybe if you're thinking about selling your bags. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I love y'all. Have a wonderful day, and bye.